Hello, everyone. Welcome. Tutorial. In the R code, we can see that there's a section for replacing character and numeric values that you can see in the code. So the first thing I did is I changed the working directory to the folder where I have the data that I will be working on. If I go to the data folder, which is data one in this case, so there are two CSV file. I'm using a replace character and num.csv file. The first thing I do is I read the data using read.csv function and also checking what are the unique regions. Before that, it's useful to see what are the first few lines of the data frame. In this case, we clearly see that there are three columns: variable 1, variable 2, and variable 3. In this case, these are like some kind of variable. Let us just assume some kind of variable. And the third column is region. So in this case, is the state name. If we want to see what are the unique names in the region column, we can use the unique function in this case, and it basically shows what are the unique values in that column. So we see here the California is coming twice, but the second one is misspelled. That means this has a problem, and we want to replace this California name with the actual California spelling. So this is one of the example I'm showing is very useful because in a lot of the cases, it's not just a misspelling. There are a lot of cases, different types of values, different types of signs, different, even the spacing that you are not interested in, and you want to replace that with something else. So this is really, really useful, and I use this a lot, especially when I get raw data. I just really need to pre-process those. The first thing I did here is of an example how you can actually replace that. So let us see this. So df.temp is the data frame where I read the data. So what I'm doing here is I'm writing the variable name, then putting a bracket. And as I have shown before that anything before the comma in the bracket is indicating the row, and after that is column. What I'm saying here is for the rows where the region column has a value of California, this spelling, and what it does is basically indicating those specific rows that have these spelling, this California spelling. And what I want is for that, I want to this California character. So after I run this line and again check the unique function, and here we can see that that spelling is no more there and this is now corrected. So this is really useful. So there's another way which is really efficient to do this. So I have created another type of example. What I want here is I want to replace the region name Ohio with Washington. So this if-else function is, as I said, is really useful. What I'm doing here is for the data frame column region, what I want is if in that column, if-else. So when I say if-else, means that some kind of condition, then comma, if true, what happens, if false, what happens. So the condition is if-else, the condition is for those cases or for those rows, the value is Ohio. If that is true, put that as Washington. And if that is false, keep that as it is. I'm just writing just this one, which means basically as it is. So after I run this line, which you can execute line by pressing Control and Enter, and in Mac Command and Enter. And again, checking unique and the region names, and you can see that Ohio is no more there, which was before. It is replaced with Washington. So this is a very good example that I showed here, and it is really useful in many purposes. Hope it is helps you all, and see you in the next video. And thanks for watching.